Hey there, hi there, and welcome to Tarot Games with me, Priscilla B. So, in honor of the 100th anniversary for Disney, I don't know about you, but I love Disney. So, we're going to be doing a Disney 100-year anniversary tarot card game reading, and we have the choices. We have Mickey Mouse, which I got from my kids' Happy Meals. Or we have Captain Marvel. Okay, so go ahead and pick a pile that you're drawn to. Pick the pile you're drawn to, and we're gonna get started. Okay, all right, go ahead. Hi, pile one. You chose Mickey Mouse. I love Mickey Mouse. I like to do funny voices, and I do Minnie Mouse for my kids. Sometimes they love it. So this is going to be your pile. Okay. So up first we have the rebellious unicorn. You are loved. Okay, so you are loved. Okay, pile one. You chose Mickey Mouse, and Mickey Mouse is all about like loving his friends, and his girlfriend Minnie Mouse, and they're all his very close friends. And even though they're not like technically blood relatives, they still like feel like family to him, and they all go on like adventures together and do fun stuff together. So this is a message for you saying you are loved, okay? And you absolutely are loved, okay? Then we have here the youth card, okay? So, what I'm getting with this, like what I'm sensing with this is that like you are still like very young, and maybe like also very young at heart at the same time. So, sometimes you can be like in conflict with like your heart and your mind, and I feel like um for you, pile one, like there are times when you're like not sure of yourself and you don't know if you should trust yourself or trust the situation. But this card is just confirming that you should trust yourself, and that moving forward in life, there's always going to be like this like very adult, very like mature like atmosphere at times, and you could be like thrown into like a very adult mature conversation or situation at times. But this card is just letting you know like keep a youthful like heart about it and mindset about it, and just remember when you were a kid and like you maybe saw like your parents fighting, or you weren't getting along with your siblings or something like that along those lines, and it was just like a difficult situation for you because you're just like in general a very like happy, youthful, like young at heart, kid like person at times. And you try to like see the world through like the lens of like just like trying to recreate that like happy, childlike, naive atmosphere. And like this can work at like during situations. This could definitely like work out. But then there's like times when like you do want to like have a more mature stance on things. But overall, like it's just good to like always keep that like youthful mindset of like being young at heart and trying to create happiness and like a lighthearted feeling for you and your friends, and just like working through obstacles and problems together and teamwork. Really getting that like you bring this like youthful like presence to your friends and family, but you also at the same time can do that and still like accomplish like adult tasks. Okay, and now we have the child card. Okay, so like again, it's just like re-emphasizing that youthful childlike quality about you. And I feel like you look for that in a partner as well. Like you want someone who's like young at heart, just like you, who wants to go on adventures just like you, who's all about like chasing butterflies and like just that youthful childlike quality of still just like looking for fun and adventure. And that's why Mickey and Minnie make such a great pair, because even though like they do have to face like obstacles and overcome them, they always like do it in a very like youthful, fun way that's like not trying to turn a negative situation even more like negative. They want to bring like this light, youthful, childlike energy to the situation and make it as fun and exciting as possible. And I feel like you and your partner both like really do accomplish that in a huge major way. Okay? And this is also like the Rose Oracle cards. So these have to do with like romance and things like that. So again, that's why I think this card is definitely for you and your person, okay? And then we have career cards. We have the career cards. These are the Cosmo astrology cards, okay? And this is the Two of Wands card. So I just really think that you are like working on like unlocking your like fullest potential here, and you're looking for something in regards to like somebody who like totally gets where you want to go career wise and wants to help you accomplish that. And you both like are such a huge major team, and like literally like Mickey and Minnie. Like you guys are just like this major team, and like you really like motivate other like couples, because I think you guys love working together on projects, and you definitely have this like when your friends and your family see you guys together, they definitely are like inspired to be like you guys, where they're like happy and like youthful and fun, and they're not about the drama and the chaos and the craziness of the world. They don't want like any part of that. They just want to like live their fullest, best lives, and they want to do it together with those that want to do that with them. So when it comes to your career, I feel like you are working with your partner on this. Hold on one second. All right. So yeah, like I said before, like when it comes to your career, you love working with your partner, just like Mickey and Minnie. They're both a couple that just like um really like depicts like the perfect ideal couple, and that everybody like looks to and is inspired to follow. And that's when it comes to your career, okay? And together you guys both make diamonds. You both like are just gold diamonds everywhere. Like you both are just like rich in love, rich in happiness, and from this you create wealth together, okay? And yeah, child energy for your partner, very youthful, childlike energy, and for you, the same as well. And these are my Dreams of Gaia cards, and this is all about like how you dream and how you inspire to be. So in your dreams, like you are still keeping this very youthful, childlike quality to yourself, and you're going to carry that with you through your life and your work. And just overall, it's your dream that everybody can just try to maintain this like happiness, because in the past when you have seen your parents fight or you are fighting with your siblings, like it's like, why can't we just all get along and just have this like happy fun energy and just all work together as a team, okay? And then also, don't forget, you are loved. And Mickey Mouse, of course, is very much loved by Minnie Mouse and by all his friends. Okay? All right, bye, Pile 1. Hi, Pile 2. Okay, so if you chose Captain Marvel, this is your pile. Absolutely love Captain Marvel. She is like an inspirational character. She's been through some tough stuff, but she always comes out stronger in the end, braver, smarter. Like she always learns something really important about herself and about how to work well with others. That's what makes her such a great captain, is that she's so selfless and caring and loving, but also at the same time she is like not willing to compromise her own beliefs just to appease others, but instead tries to come to like compromises and works well with others, and learns how to work better through different obstacles and challenges that come her way. Okay, so these are your cards. Yay! All right, so up first I have my Rebel Unicorn cards. Okay, and this one says, you need a good fucking cry. So, whatever that shit is going on in the world, you need to let that shit go. Do it by crying. It's really therapeutic, and it's really, really good for your soul as well. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna find out, okay, and why you need this good fucking cry right now, okay? So, up first, I have my Dreams of Gaia cards. Okay, so this is the crone. Okay, so it looks like you're definitely going through this very transitional period in your life. So the crone card, this is definitely like a transition for you, okay? Like the triple moon goddess sign, if you're familiar with it, it represents maiden mother crone. So it represents the triple moon goddess here in the crone stage. And so the triple moon goddess sign starts out maiden mother crone. Okay, so you can see here in the background that you're probably having dreams about when you were like a little girl, okay, and when life felt youthful and fun and exciting and everything was a mystery. And now as you've gotten older, you've like kind of solved a lot of the mysteries of the world and you've kind of figured out your life path and where you want to go in life. And um, that can be a little bit like scary to say the least, especially when like you're unsure if it's all going to work out exactly the way you want it to. But with the raven here, it's important for you, or crow, like depending how you see it. I usually see like a raven. But this is like a symbol of like not death or anything like that, and not like dying and old age and like dark scary thoughts or whatever. No, this is like more of like the universe trying to send you a message that they're looking out for you, they've got your back. Okay, and as you transition from maiden to mother to crone, these are like the different stages of your life. And as we as women get older, it can be kind of scary, like thinking, oh, I'm getting older, the world is gonna not see me as pretty, the world's not gonna see me as having anything to offer. But at the same time, you do have so much to offer. You have your wisdom. Okay, have grown wise in your years. You have learned many lessons. You have gone on many journeys. And all these journeys and lessons have taught you of how to appreciate yourself more, and how to show other women how to appreciate themselves too. Because remember, like when we're young and we're children, we're not thinking about like, oh, like, is anybody gonna love me when I'm old, right? And now I'm thinking about Lana Del Rey's song Young and Beautiful, right? Will you still love me when I'm like old, basically, and no longer beautiful? But you have to remember, like, the person who really cares about you, the people who really care about you, that is, are going to look at your soul. They're not going to look at your outward appearance, like, oh, do you have a lot of money? Do you wear fancy clothes? Like, they're not looking for that. They're looking for your soul. Like, is your soul beautiful? Is your soul like this amazing, wise, crone like person that can like share their wisdom with the world? And that's what you really need to nurture and care for here, because I feel like when you were younger, you had dreams of like when you were older, you were going to be rich and have lots of money and like everyone was going to love you and care about you. But that is just on the surface. Underneath it all is like, do I love myself? Do I have wisdom that I can share and encourage people to love themselves, regardless of how much money they have, regardless of like wealth and status? Like, I've gone on so many journeys and learned so many lessons that I have this wisdom that I now want to share. And that's the whole crone part of the triple moon goddess, like belief system, I guess, if you will. Like, it's part of the process of like, yeah, like I'm getting older, like, it's getting harder for me to like feel more confident because I'm aging and my body is changing. But like, that's just on the surface. Under it all is your soul. How is your soul? Is your soul like nourished and cared for and being like loved? And is your soul still beautiful? Because if your soul is still beautiful, then your friends and family are going to see that and they're going to love you for that, And those are the people you can really count on when they see your soul and they see how beautiful and wise it is. And that's where the crone comes in for that, okay? So don't be scared of aging and changing and like nobody noticing the surface of you, because what matters really is what's on the inside, okay? And then we have here the Rose Oracle cards, and this is the fox. Okay, so, and there's the raven again here as well. So, the fox is very clever, but also there's like in the background you can see the words like deception, treachery, manipulation, um, cunning, clever. So this is kind of like almost like a warning is kind of what's happening here. It's like, is your partner or are the partners you're like trying to attract or looking for, um are they being deceptive? Are they like not being who they say they are? Are they trying to manipulate you? Like, think of yourself as a rabbit and like you're trying to get away from the fox. Like, you don't want any part in this treachery. You don't want any part in this deception or conniving or manipulation. Like, you're not about that. And the fox is like a warning sign to you that, like, if you are out there in the world dating and like, you know, being vulnerable and stuff like that, then you want to be careful of people who like appear to you as like a fox, that are like sneaky and like trying to be nice, but they're not. They're just trying to get what they want. They don't really care about your feelings. They're just using you. You're a prey to them. They want to hunt you and kill you. Okay, not really. Stay away from all the creepers out there. There's a lot of them. But just know that, like, there are people who will deceive you and manipulate you. So you want to stay clear of those people and look for the signs again with the raven again. So if you see a raven, that's a sign from the universe that they're watching you and they've got your back. Okay. So you can see that they're keeping an eye on you. So you can stay away from like the fox, right? You can stay away from like treachery and deception and all that. Okay, and then I have the Cosmo astrology cards, and this is for your career. This is the Three of Swords. So, with the Three of Swords card, in career, I definitely see sense that you're trying to write a lot more. Like, journaling is really good. Writing out your ideas, things like that. Writing things that inspire you, motivate you. To-do lists. It can be poetry. It can be just like simple little aha moments. Like, whatever like prompt you need to get you writing, like, do that. Try to practice that every single day, and like, the more you do it, the more you'll feel better, because you're like literally releasing that creative energy out in the world, and like, it's like off your chest, it's out there, it's on pen and paper. And that's where your heart is really right now, is focusing on your writing. And creative writing especially is so like therapeutic and wonderful. You have like little thoughts and ideas that pop in your head, and you want to really quickly jot them down. You can get creative with it. There's all kinds of fun, funky journals and diaries and things like that out there. Because that's like where your heart is. Your heart is like leading you to something bigger and better. And like, you have like a lot of ideas. And the more you practice writing, the more like curated those ideas get, the more they become like a well thought out process, really, basically. So get out there, do your thing, and have fun with it, okay? And love and light to you always. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.